Poutine, a tale of fries, curds, and gravy. Poutine, a beloved dish consisting of French fries, cheese curds, and gravy, is one of Canada's most iconic culinary creations. While it may seem like a simple comfort food, poutine carries a rich history filled with cultural significance, regional variations, and a deep connection to the identity of Quebec and, by extension, Canada. This video explores the origins, evolution, and impact of poutine, tracing its journey from a modest snack in rural Quebec to a globally recognized symbol of Canadian cuisine. The exact origin of poutine is somewhat contested, but most agree that it emerged in rural Quebec in the late 1950s. The dish name, poutine, is believed to be a slang term in Quebecois French, meaning mess. This is fitting, given that the dish is a hearty, messy combination of fries, cheese curds, and gravy. The most widely accepted story credits the creation of poutine to a restaurant in Warwick, Quebec, where a customer requested fries with cheese curds. The owner, Fernand Lachance, is said to have exclaimed, "Ça va faire un maudit poutine," meaning it will make a damn mess, thus giving the dish its name. However, other regions, such as Drummondville and Victoriaville, also claim to be the birthplace of poutine, with local diners offering similar combinations around the same time. Initially, poutine was viewed with skepticism and even disdain by many Quebecois. It was considered a lowbrow dish associated with rural, working-class diners known as casse-croûtes. However, its popularity grew rapidly within Quebec due to its affordability, satisfying taste, and the ease with which it could be prepared and consumed. By the 1960s and 1970s, poutine began to spread across Quebec, with each region putting its own spin on the dish. For example, some areas preferred a thicker, more seasoned gravy, while others experimented with different types of cheese. The fries also varied in thickness and texture, contributing to regional differences in the dish. Despite its humble beginnings, poutine became increasingly popular among young people and night owls, particularly as a late-night snack after a night of drinking. The 1980s marked a turning point for poutine, as it began to transcend its origins as a rural snack and gained acceptance in urban areas. As the dish gained traction in Montreal, Quebec City, and other major cities, it started to appear on the menus of more upscale restaurants, albeit sometimes with a touch of irony. The growing popularity of poutine was also fueled by the rise of Quebec nationalism, with the dish becoming a symbol of Quebecois identity and pride. Poutine's ascent into mainstream Canadian culture continued into the 1990s and 2000s as it spread beyond Quebec's borders. Major fast food chains like McDonald's and Burger King began offering poutine on their menus, introducing the dish to a broader audience. The dish's popularity was no longer confined to Quebec, it became a staple in many parts of Canada, and even started making appearances in the United States and other countries. As poutine's popularity grew, so too did its variations and adaptations. The traditional combination of fries, cheese curds, and gravy remained the core of the dish, but chefs and home cooks alike began experimenting with different ingredients and flavors. Gourmet versions of poutine emerged, featuring high-quality ingredients like duck confit, foie gras, or truffle oil. Vegetarian and vegan versions of the dish were created, using plant-based gravies and dairy-free cheese alternatives. In addition to gourmet poutines, regional variations continued to evolve. For example, in New Brunswick, a variant called Italian poutine emerged, substituting the traditional gravy with a tomato-based meat sauce. In other regions, the dish was adapted to reflect local tastes, incorporating seafood, pulled pork, or spicy sauces. These variations not only showcased the versatility of poutine, but also demonstrated how the dish could be adapted to different culinary traditions while still retaining its core identity. Poutine's rise in popularity has also cemented its status as a cultural symbol, both within Quebec and across Canada. For Quebecois, poutine represents a source of pride and a reflection of their unique cultural identity. The dish is often celebrated as a quintessentially Quebecois creation, embodying the province's rich culinary traditions and its distinctiveness within Canada. Beyond Quebec, poutine has become a symbol of Canadian cuisine more broadly, often featured in discussions about national food culture. It has been served at high-profile events, such as state dinners and international festivals, where it is presented as a representation of Canadian culinary heritage. This has led to some tension between Quebec and the rest of Canada, as Québécois sometimes view the widespread adoption of poutine as a form of cultural appropriation. In recent years, poutine has gained international recognition, appearing on menus in restaurants around the world. This global expansion has been driven by both Canadian expatriates seeking a taste of home and by adventurous foodies eager to try new and unique dishes. Poutine has been featured on popular television shows, food blogs, and in culinary competitions, further cementing its status as a global food phenomenon. However, the global popularity of poutine has also sparked debates about authenticity and cultural appropriation. Some purists argue that the dish can only truly be considered poutine if it adheres to the traditional recipe of fries, cheese curds, and gravy. Others embrace the creative adaptations and variations that have emerged, seeing them as a natural evolution of the dish. As poutine continues to evolve and spread, it is likely that the dish will continue to inspire new variations and innovations. The rise of plant-based diets and the increasing focus on sustainability in the culinary world may lead to even more diverse interpretations of poutine, with chefs experimenting with alternative ingredients and flavors. At the same time, the traditional version of poutine remains a beloved classic, with many continuing to seek out the comforting combination of crispy fries, squeaky cheese curds, and rich gravy. As poutine's popularity endures, it will likely remain a symbol of Canadian and Quebecois culture, representing both the diversity and unity of Canada's culinary landscape. Poutine's journey from a humble snack in rural Quebec to an internationally recognized dish is a testament to its enduring appeal and cultural significance. Over the decades, poutine has evolved, adapted, and spread, reflecting the changing tastes and identities of those who enjoy it. Despite its relatively simple ingredients, poutine carries a deep cultural resonance, serving as a symbol of Quebecois pride and Canadian culinary innovation. Whether enjoyed in its traditional form or as part of a creative twist, poutine continues to capture the hearts and palates of people around the world, ensuring its place in the pantheon of iconic global dishes.